Hey everybody, this is Michael, Myprogressvsgmichael. Hey, just want to give you an update. I know it's been about 2 weeks, so in fact it's kind of dark. Let me see if I can lighten. Nope, too bright. Sorry about that. And I dropped shit behind me. Look at that. Anyways, okay. So, yeah. Last time I weighed in, I weighed 316 pounds. That was 2 weeks ago. I know that I had gained a couple pounds because I had been drinking a lot of water because the uh, heat here has been ridiculous. Like today, right now, it's 106 degrees outside. It is not cold by any means. So, with that being said, I really kind of had like a little bit of what I'll call an epiphany, if you will. I stopped going and weighing myself every week, and the reason why is because I noticed that that was what I was basing everything on. So it's been 2 weeks since I last weighed myself at 316. Um, right now, I couldn't tell you what I weigh. What I do know, however, is that I have had the opportunity of wearing some suits that I haven't been able to wear for quite a few years. So, with that being said, that's pretty cool, actually. So, I know I'm still losing weight. I decided the other day that I was so hungry, and I know before I had the surgery, when I was extremely hungry, I'd make a fold over sandwich and I eat that, kind of wait for what it is. So, I decided to try that the other day. I had a peanut butter because I'm allowed peanut butter, and I had a half a piece of bread, and I folded it over and I put sugar-free jelly on it. It's like a strawberry preserve kind of thing. Well, I found out that I'm not ready for that. Basically, what happened was I got so sick to my stomach and my throat felt like it was just being pummeled consistently with like punches and rocks and swelling and made it very hard to breathe. So I ended up not even finishing. I took one bite and I just gave it to whoever was next to me. I said, "Here, you want this?" So that was it. Um, there's that. Next thing, I kind of went off the diet a little bit, not directly on purpose. It's just because I'm between paychecks, so I'm a little bit broke, like we all get from time to time. So I've been eating a little bit of random things. What I found is sugar-free ice cream pops or sugar-free popsicles for what it is. I can eat those really well. They help my stomach. They take the swelling down for what it is, and it makes it to where if I'm in pain, it takes some of the pain away. Now, I don't take any drugs in regards towards all the stuff they had me on prior because they had me on like 17 medications. Now I just take my Norco for my leg and I take it for my hip and some Robaxin. Other than that, that's it. I take my regular vitamin and I take my calcium every day, so that helps out. I went and I saw the doctor last week, and I told him that I was eating about 30 to maybe 45 grams of protein a day. He looked at me and says, "Well, that explains why you're tired." I said, "Really?" He says, "Yes, you need to consume about 100 grams per day of protein so you don't get exhausted." So I was like, "Really? That's interesting." So I've been trying to keep it under 900 calories a day and still consume about, you know, almost 100 grams of protein, which is basically almost 3/4 of a pound, if you will. So it's a lot to eat. Now, with that being said, I don't achieve it every day. I can't. There's no way in God's green earth I can do that. But I am trying to consume as much protein-based food as humanly possible, such as um, I can eat an egg with chicken sausage, and I put a slice of Swiss cheese on top of the sausage with an egg on top. So it kind of makes you feel like you're eating enough protein, and in technicality I am, and it makes me feel a lot better. But if I eat it every single day, I get kind of nauseous, so I have to be careful with that. And I'm finding that I cannot eat the same thing the next day because it literally hurts. Um, Makes my throat hurt like nobody's business, and it almost feels like I filled it up with rocks. And man, does it ever hurt! It just, oh god, it's unbelievably painful. And another thing that's happening because of the amount of protein that I'm eating, I am having an issue with going to the restroom, obviously because of protein. makes you constipated to where it's very difficult to go to the bathroom. So I only go to the bathroom now between every third or fifth day, something like that, depending. Just kind of depends on the week for whatever it is. But yeah, so I really don't go to the bathroom very much. I talked to the doctor. He says that's normal, but if that continues to persist after 6 to 8 months, then we're gonna have to investigate that. I said okie dokie. So that's kind of where that's at. That's where I'm at this point. Currently, I am going every other day for about a 2 mile jog slash run slash walk, which helps me out. It's about 2 miles minimal that I'll do. And I have given myself a goal. And the goal I gave myself is something I wasn't going to broadcast, but I'm going to broadcast it now. In November, here in Fresno, California, there's going to be this thing called the Spartan Race. And it's kind of a sick present to myself. Go figure that one out. I decided to go ahead and say yes, I'm going to enter it. It costs about $130. What it is 3 miles, 90 minutes, and 20 obstacles. So you have to go through 20 obstacles within 90 minutes, and it's all within 3 miles. I can do 2 miles walking and running right now in about 18. Well, actually, I can do 11-minute miles when I'm not with people. So 22, 24. So right now between 24 to maybe half hour max, it takes me to do 2 miles. So add 1 more mile in there, another 15 more minutes. So I'm looking about 45 minutes. So it gives me 45 minutes to go over the obstacles then. So yeah, so I'm going to start working out on that here in the next couple weeks or so. I have 5 months to get ready. I'm finding that I need to ingest protein like crazy to keep my energy level up. I asked the doctor the other day, I said, I noticed I'm able to eat more than just 4 ounces because he said I was going to be able to eat 4 ounces only and call it a day. I said, okay, fine. Well, it turns out that I'm actually able to eat 6.5 to 7 ounces of food, and that's when I feel full. Well, he told me, I asked him if he made my pouch a little bigger. Turns out he did not. What he did was he did the surgery. He says, each individual person, it depends. Because if you're taller, your stomach is longer. If you're shorter, your stomach is shorter. If you're like 5 foot, you have a real narrow, small little stomach. If you're 6 foot or more, which I'm 6'1", 6'1", depends on the day, your stomach is going to be longer. It's about 9 inches long. So because of that, I can actually hold more food. It's not because he deliberately did it. It is because that's just the way my anatomy was made up. So great. So I'm able to eat a little bit more. I'm focused on that. I keep that in mind. I also know that I have to drink the 64 ounces of water. I'm having an issue with it, but I'm still trying to do that as often as I can. Doing Gatorade, I know it has sugar in it, but it helps me get this working, my brain focused a little better. Not because I'm craving the sugar, but because for some reason or another my blood sugar is so low that the sugar helps. So that's kind of where that's at. Oh yeah, so, you want to know something disgusting? Really gross? Okay, so there's this stuff called Tillamook. Tillamook. Greek yogurt. Good stuff, right? Okay, totally, as they say, toads dorbs. Make sure you get the Greek yogurt. It has 14 grams of protein in one container, 140 calories. That's really awesome possum. So, I'm supposed to do that, and then I'm supposed to also eat cottage cheese. Well, I can't eat cottage cheese by itself, and I'm not allowed to eat fruit by itself. So, what I have done, yes, you're going to think this is disgusting, but I have put cottage cheese inside of my yogurt, and I mixed it up, and it's fruit yogurt. This one here is raspberry, Washington raspberry, 14 grams of protein, blah, blah, blah. So, and I mix it up, and what it does, it gives a texture to the cottage cheese, and it's actually not a bad texture. It tastes really freaking good. So yeah, that's kind of where it's at. But at this point, that's what I'm doing. So I'm mixing it up, and it tastes really, really freaking good. And honestly, I love it. It's actually not that bad. So there you go. Anyways, next thing. So what I'm doing to keep myself motivated, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on clothes by any means, is this. anybody who's been bigger or fat, if you want to call it whatever it is, overweight, blah, 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 what you can do is, I know we've all bought the clothes that says, we're going to wear them one day, or we're going to do this one day, blah, blah, blah. Well, here's what I did. I actually kept those clothes. I kept those clothes in my closet. And when I kept them in my closet, what it did is I promised myself one day that I would actually wear. I'd wear them. Okay, fine. So I went off and I actually started pulling those clothes out. And by pulling those clothes out, I'm actually able to see that I'm smaller. I went from a small 5X, not a big 5X. I didn't fit the 5X really well, but it fit me. And what I was a solid 4X. I am now down to an extra large. And it has been 1 month and a week. This is week 6. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, that's where I'm at. So what I've done is I have taken all of my suits, as you can see, and I pulled all my suits out because it really works when I work doing what I do, because I'm a real estate agent. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's like a 9, 10, like 2 more I'm missing in here, 9 and 10. And then I went off and I color coded all my long sleeves for what it is, blah, blah. But I know that these guys here are extra large. These guys here are 2X. These guys here are 2X. And I took all the 3X's out because I don't need to know about that. I don't need to know that I have 3X's because I'm not going to go back to 3X's. The only thing I wish I would lose is this. Oh, that hurts. I had a headache, sorry. But other than that, yeah. And then I went off and I did the same thing to my pants. See? So my pants are actually all according to the size. So I would wear 42 and it would be tight. I mean, like tight. Then I went to 44 and then I went to 46 and they were still tight. Now I'm probably about a solid 40. And that's in 6 weeks after the surgery. But before that, I actually was weighing, well, not weighing, I was actually a little bit bigger. I was like probably a 52, somewhere around there. I don't know exactly because I didn't measure myself. I really didn't care to do that, but now it is what it is. So, and then I also noticed another thing is that when I started changing all my clothes and everything, doing all the stuff I could do, I realized that when I would go off and actually start putting on my shoes, like these guys, these are my boots. I have dress shoes here. I have another pair of dress shoes somewhere over there. More dress shoes, Stacy Adams, blah, blah, blah. Well, all these things, I noticed that my feet would go into them, and I have to tighten the shoes up because my actual feet got smaller, along with my arms. My arms are actually substantially smaller, and so are my legs. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there you go. Bam. Those guys are smaller. So, working out is helping. I'm not pushing super hard on the working out yet because I find that when I do, I get seriously sick. This morning I went and showed 2 properties without eating first thing. Stupid move. Really dumb move. Because of that, I'm home now and I'm actually recording this video because I forgot to record one last week and I forgot to record one yesterday. I'm not feeling super duper dandy right now, so I figured, hell, I might as well do this and call it a day. I have plenty of other things I got to take care of today, but all in all, yeah, life is good. Today it's going well, and just trying to keep it up. Now, one thing you're going to notice is you get tired substantially easier. With that being said, you want to make sure that you have something around you at all times. It has to be protein. One thing I started doing, they said I could chew on nuts, and I was like, So I've done the construction hood rat thing. I've gone off and I bought a big ass bag of sunflower seeds. I'm chewing on those when I go places. It's not a lot of calories, it's not a lot of food, not a lot of weight, but it's still protein. Go figure. So that with the yogurt, the eggs and the chicken, sausage, and I can eat lobster, but I cannot eat shrimp. Go figure. I don't know. One thing I'm finding out too is that I can drink the low-calorie Gatorade. It still has sugar in it. Carbs, it does have carbs and it does have sugar, no protein, but I can drink it and it helps me stay hydrated. And that's one of the biggest things I'm having to worry about right now with this 106, 107, 108 degree weather. Anywho, yeah, just kind of want to give you guys an update. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate asking me. You can like, comment, share, whatever you want. with my posts, definitely. And I'm going to be changing up the method of the way I do my posts here soon. As soon as I do, I'll let you guys know. But you guys will see it. So hope you guys all have a great day. I hope you see the progress. So you guys have a great day, and send me some pictures. I'd like to see some of you guys in your progress. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate asking. All right, talk to you guys later. All right, bye.